Welcome to our channel HD Rare Coin 111, your go-to spot for uncovering the incredible world of rare US coins. If you've ever wondered if your old pennies, nickels, or dimes are worth more than face value, you're about to find out. In today's video, we'll be exploring some truly rare coins and their shocking values. And if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. So let's jump in. Top 1. When we talk about American coins, some of them become legendary in the world of collectors, with stories that span decades and sometimes even centuries. The Jefferson nickel is one of those coins that has captured the imagination of numismatists and collectors ever since it was first introduced in 1938. Designed by Felix Schlag, the nickel features a profile of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello, Jefferson's home, on the reverse. While many Jefferson nickels from various years are regularly found in circulation, the 1990 Jefferson nickel stands out for several reasons, especially when it comes to its value and rarity. At first glance, the 1990 Jefferson nickel may appear to be just another standard 5-cent coin, a part of everyday life for most Americans. The coin's design remains relatively unchanged since its inception in the late 1930s, yet as is often the case with coins in the world of numismatics, it's the small details that make all the difference. This seemingly simple coin can be worth far more than its face value, particularly for collectors who know what to look for. So, what makes the 1990 Jefferson nickel so valuable? To begin with, it's important to understand the factors that determine the value of any coin: its condition, rarity, and any potential minting errors. Each of these aspects plays a significant role in determining whether a coin is worth just a few cents or thousands of dollars. Let's start with the condition of the coin. A well-preserved coin, especially one that shows little to no signs of wear or damage, is always worth more than one that has been heavily circulated. Coins that are in pristine condition, those that haven't been scratched, dented, or worn down by years of use, are in high demand. The 1990 Jefferson nickel is no exception. If you happen to come across one that is in near-perfect condition, graded by a professional service such as the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, it could be worth far more than a regular circulated nickel. Coins with a grade of MS67 or higher are considered to be in mint state, and their value can quickly increase. But condition alone isn't the only thing that can make the 1990 Jefferson nickel worth more money. The presence of minting errors is another factor that greatly increases a coin's value. Minting errors happen when a coin is struck incorrectly, either due to a mistake during the production process or unusual wear and tear on the die. These errors are relatively rare, and in the world of coin collecting, they can turn an ordinary coin into something extraordinary. The 1990 Jefferson nickel is no stranger to these types of mistakes. Some 1990 nickels were struck with interesting minting errors such as double strikes, off-center strikes, or even coins that were stamped with the wrong dies. For example, a 1990 Jefferson nickel that has been struck off-center can be highly valuable to collectors. A coin that is not perfectly aligned during the minting process is considered a minting error, and such coins often attract higher bids at auctions. In addition, double strikes, where the coin is struck more than once in the same spot, can create a unique look and make the coin even more valuable. These errors are rare, and collectors are always on the lookout for them. Another important factor to consider is the mintage. While millions of Jefferson nickels were minted in 1990, many of them were spent or lost over time. Coins that have survived in excellent condition or with minting errors are harder to find, and the fewer available coins there are, the more valuable they become. This is a key reason why a seemingly ordinary 1990 Jefferson nickel could be worth a considerable amount of money. The rarity of a particular coin, whether it's due to low mintage numbers or because it's been preserved in top-tier condition, plays a huge role in determining its market value. So, how much could a 1990 Jefferson nickel be worth? Most of these nickels will only fetch a few cents above their face value, especially if they are in average condition. However, when it comes to coins that are in near-perfect condition or feature a minting error, the value can soar to impressive heights. Some 1990 Jefferson nickels with exceptional qualities, like a high grade or a unique minting error, have been known to sell for tens of thousands of dollars. It's not out of the question for the right collector to pay as much as $40,000 for a 1990 Jefferson nickel that stands out due to its rarity, condition, or minting flaw. Imagine finding a 1990 Jefferson nickel in your collection or change jar that's in pristine, uncirculated condition, or better yet, one that has a rare minting error. You could be holding a coin that, with the right certification and grading, could fetch an incredible sum at auction. Whether you're an experienced coin collector or someone just starting to explore the world of numismatics, coins like the 1990 Jefferson nickel are a great reminder of how valuable seemingly common coins can become when the right factors align. In conclusion, the 1990 Jefferson nickel is a prime example of how a simple, everyday coin can turn into a rare and valuable collector's item. Whether it's due to the coin's exceptional condition, a rare minting error, or the simple fact that fewer and fewer high-quality examples exist today, the 1990 Jefferson nickel holds a unique place in the world of coin collecting. The next time you encounter one of these coins, take a moment to inspect it closely. You never know, you might just have a nickel that could be worth $40,000. Top 2. If you've ever come across a coin that seemed unremarkable at first, only to realize later that it was worth a small fortune, then you understand the excitement that comes with coin collecting. The Jefferson nickel, first minted in 1938, has long been a favorite among collectors. With its design featuring Thomas Jefferson, one of America's founding fathers, and Monticello, his famous home, the nickel has a timeless appeal. But there's one particular year of the Jefferson nickel that has captured the attention of many collectors and numismatists: the 1985 Jefferson nickel. While most people might dismiss a 1985 nickel as just another everyday coin, there's far more to this piece of currency than meets the at first glance. The 1985 Jefferson nickel doesn't seem like anything special. On the obverse, you'll see the well-known profile of Thomas Jefferson, as designed by Felix Schlag. On the reverse, you'll find Monticello, Jefferson's beloved Virginia estate, which has been a staple of the nickel's design since it was first introduced. The simplicity of the design is part of its charm, but it's not necessarily the design itself that makes this specific year of the Jefferson nickel valuable. It's all about the condition, rarity, and any potential minting errors. In the world of coin collecting, the condition of a coin plays an essential role in determining its value. A coin's condition is assessed through a grading system, and the higher the grade, the more valuable the coin becomes. If you've ever wondered how some coins sell for thousands of dollars while others are barely worth a few cents, it all comes down to this grading system. Coins that are in mint state, MS, are highly prized, as they show minimal to no signs of wear or damage. The highest grade a coin can achieve is MS 70, representing a flawless coin with perfect details. If you happen to have a 1985 Jefferson nickel in pristine condition, graded at MS 67 or MS 68, you could have a coin worth much more than its face value of just 5 cents. These coins are considered exceptional and can fetch a premium price from collectors who are looking for near-perfect examples. Another factor that can make the 1985 Jefferson nickel worth significantly more is the presence of minting errors. Minting errors are relatively rare occurrences that happen when something goes wrong during the production process. These errors can include things like double strikes, off-center strikes, or coins that were struck with the wrong dies. A minting error can make a coin one of a kind, turning an ordinary nickel into a highly valuable collectible. For example, if a 1985 Jefferson nickel was struck off-center or features a double die, it could be worth far more than a standard, unblemished coin. Minting errors are highly sought after by collectors, and when they occur, the value of the coin can skyrocket. The 1985 Jefferson nickel isn't just valuable because of its condition or minting errors, it's also the rarity of finding these coins in excellent condition. While millions of 1985 Jefferson nickels were minted, the vast majority of them were heavily circulated and have been subject to wear and tear over the years. Coins that have survived in excellent condition are much rarer, which increases their value. Furthermore, the number of these coins that still exist in uncirculated or near-perfect condition is even smaller, making them a prime target for serious collectors. But how much can a 1985 Jefferson nickel actually be worth? While most of these nickels are worth just their face value of 5 cents, the coins in exceptional condition or with minting errors are another story. If you manage to come across a 1985 Jefferson nickel that is in top-notch condition or features a rare minting flaw, it could be worth a significant amount of money. Depending on the grade, error, and demand from collectors, the price of these coins can quickly increase into the thousands of dollars range. In fact, some of the most valuable 1985 Jefferson nickels have been known to sell for as much as $50,000. That's right, $50,000. This amount is typically reserved for coins that are near perfect or contain significant minting errors that make them stand out. A coin with a double strike, for example, could draw major attention at an auction and result in a price tag much higher than what you'd expect for a simple 5-cent coin. If you're lucky enough to have a 1985 Jefferson nickel in your collection, or if you come across one in your change, it's worth taking a closer look. A seemingly ordinary nickel could be hiding a rare and valuable treasure. You don't have to be an expert numismatist to recognize the potential value of a well-preserved coin with a unique minting error. Sometimes, the thrill of coin collecting is about the possibility of finding something rare among a pile of everyday change. In conclusion, the 1985 Jefferson nickel is a prime example of how a seemingly simple, everyday coin can turn into a valuable collector's item. Whether it's the coin's condition, its rarity, or the possibility of a minting error, there's much more to this coin than meets the eye. If you find a 1985 Jefferson nickel in your collection, take a moment to inspect it closely. You might just be holding a coin that could be worth far more than its face value, perhaps even as much as $50,000. Happy collecting! Top 3. When it comes to coin collecting, some years and designs stand out more than others. The Jefferson nickel, a beloved 5-cent coin that has been a staple of American currency since 1938, is one of those pieces. Its design, featuring the iconic portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello, his Virginia estate, on the reverse, has remained largely unchanged for decades. While the Jefferson nickel is one of the most commonly circulated coins in the United States, the 1999 version of this nickel holds a unique spot in the world of numismatics. At first glance, a 1999 Jefferson nickel might seem just like any other 5-cent piece. It bears the same classic design that has been associated with the coin for over half a century. But when it comes to coin collecting, even the most seemingly ordinary coins can become valuable over time. What makes the 1999 Jefferson nickel especially intriguing is the combination of factors that contribute to its value, including its condition, rarity, and potential minting errors. The value of any coin is primarily determined by 3 things: its condition, its rarity, and whether it contains any minting errors. Let's start with condition. A coin's condition is typically measured using a grading scale. Coins are graded based on their appearance, and those that show little to no signs of wear are considered much more valuable than heavily circulated coins. For example, a 1999 Jefferson nickel in excellent condition, say, one that is graded MS67 or higher, can be worth a considerable amount more than a coin that has been worn down from years of use. Collectors who are looking to complete their sets or add pristine examples to their collections are always on the lookout for these high-quality coins. While condition plays an important role, it's not the only factor that can make a 1999 Jefferson nickel worth far more than its face value. Minting errors are another key component in determining a coin's value. These errors happen when something goes wrong during the production process, such as a die malfunction or an off-center strike. Minting errors are rare, but they can be incredibly valuable. When a coin is struck incorrectly, it becomes a one-of-a-kind piece, making it much more desirable to collectors who are seeking unique items for their collections. Some 1999 Jefferson nickels have been found with striking errors like double strikes, off-center strikes, or even coins that were stamped with the wrong dies. These minting errors create variations that are highly sought after in the numismatic community, and they can significantly increase the value of a coin. The 1999 Jefferson nickel also holds a certain level of rarity. Although millions of these coins were minted, many have been spent or lost over time, leaving fewer examples in excellent or uncirculated condition. As time passes, the number of high-quality 1,999 nickels decreases, which increases their value. Coins that have survived in near-perfect condition, without any scratches or visible damage, are in much higher demand. The fewer coins available in pristine condition, the more valuable they become. So, if you happen to find a 1999 Jefferson nickel that looks like it just came out of the mint, you could be holding on to something truly valuable. But the most exciting part for any collector or investor is discovering a coin with a rare minting error. Minting mistakes are relatively uncommon, which is why they can drastically increase the value of a coin. For example, a 1999 Jefferson nickel that has been struck off-center or contains a double strike could potentially be worth thousands of dollars more than a regular, error-free coin. The unique characteristics of these errors create a sense of rarity and exclusivity, which is why they attract so much attention from collectors. As you can imagine, finding a 1999 nickel with an unusual minting error could mean a significant financial windfall. Now, let's address the all-important question: how much could a 1999 Jefferson nickel actually be worth? While the majority of these coins will only fetch a few cents above their face value in circulated condition, those in pristine, uncirculated condition or with rare minting errors can command significantly higher prices. Some 1999 Jefferson nickels with exceptional qualities have been known to sell for tens of thousands of dollars. If you find a coin that is graded MS67 or higher, or one that features a minting error like a double strike or off-center strike, you could potentially sell it for a significant amount of money at auction or through a coin dealer. In fact, there have been instances where a 1999 Jefferson nickel with the right combination of condition and rarity has sold for an impressive $42,000. Yes, you read that correctly, $42,000. That price is typically reserved for coins in perfect condition or those with an extraordinary minting flaw. This just goes to show how valuable the 1999 Jefferson nickel can become if it possesses the right qualities that collectors are seeking. So, what does this mean for you as a collector or someone who's just getting started in the world of coin collecting? It means that you should never underestimate the potential value of a seemingly ordinary coin. A 1999 Jefferson nickel might just be another piece of change in your pocket right now, but with a little bit of attention to detail and an eye for rare characteristics, you could be holding on to a coin that is worth much more than 5 cents. Whether it's the coin's condition, a rare minting error, or simply the fact that there are fewer perfect examples out there, the 1999 Jefferson nickel is one of those coins that could end up being a hidden gem. In conclusion, the 1999 Jefferson nickel is a perfect example of how a simple, everyday coin can turn into something of great value. Whether you find one in your change jar, in a coin roll, or through a coin dealer, make sure to take a closer look. You might just be holding a coin that could be worth $42,000. Happy collecting! Top 4. When it comes to coins, there are some years and editions that capture the attention of collectors, and the 1995 Jefferson nickel is certainly one of them. You might think of the Jefferson nickel as a common 5-cent coin, one that you've seen countless times throughout your life. However, as any seasoned coin collector will tell you, the world of numismatics is full of hidden gems, coins that, under the right circumstances, can be worth a lot more than their face value. And that's where the 1995 Jefferson nickel comes into play. The Jefferson nickel, first introduced in 1938, has long been a staple of American currency, with its iconic portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and the image of Monticello, Jefferson's famous Virginia estate, on the reverse. This design has remained largely unchanged over the years, which speaks to its timeless appeal. However, it's the 1995 Jefferson nickel that stands out due to a combination of factors, including its condition, rarity, and even some unusual minting errors that can dramatically increase its value. One of the first things to understand about the value of the 1995 Jefferson nickel is the concept of coin grading. Coins are evaluated based on their condition, and the higher the grade, the more valuable the coin becomes. The grading system used by professional coin graders is essential in determining the worth of a coin. Coins in mint state, meaning they have been preserved in near-perfect condition without any significant wear or damage, are highly sought after by collectors. A 1995 Jefferson nickel that has been well kept or found in a mint roll can command a higher price than one that has been in circulation for years. For example, a coin with a grade of MS67 or higher is considered to be in pristine condition, and such examples are highly valuable. But condition is just one part of the equation. Another factor that can significantly affect the value of a coin is whether it contains any minting errors. These are rare occurrences that happen during the production process, such as a coin being struck off-center, or a die malfunction that causes doubling or other unusual features. Minting errors can make a coin unique, and because they are so rare, they are incredibly desirable to collectors. The 1995 Jefferson nickel is no exception. Some coins from this year have been discovered with striking errors, such as a double die or off-center strikes, which can turn an otherwise ordinary nickel into a valuable collector's item. One of the most intriguing aspects of coin collecting is the rarity of certain pieces. Even though millions of 1995 Jefferson nickels were minted, many of them have been lost, damaged, or heavily circulated over time. This means that the number of high-quality examples of the 1995 nickel has dwindled. Coins that have survived in pristine condition are much rarer, and as time passes, these coins become more valuable. A coin that was once commonplace can now become a prized possession simply because so few remain in excellent condition. The 1995 Jefferson nickel has gained attention in recent years due to the growing interest among collectors for coins with potential minting flaws. When a minting error occurs, the coin takes on a unique quality that is highly prized in the numismatic world. Errors like off-center strikes, double dies, or other irregularities are sought after because they create variations that cannot be replicated. Collectors who are focused on building a complete set or adding unique pieces to their collection are always on the lookout for these types of rare coins. If you happen to come across a 1995 Jefferson nickel with an unusual minting error or one that is in pristine, uncirculated condition, you could be looking at a coin worth far more than just 5 cents. While most 1995 nickels will only be worth their face value, coins that stand out due to their rarity or condition have been known to sell for tens of thousands of dollars. Now, you might be wondering just how much a 1995 Jefferson nickel could actually be worth. Well, the answer is that it depends on several factors. A standard 1995 nickel will only fetch a few cents above face value if it's in decent condition. However, if you find one that is graded MS67 or higher, or if the coin features a rare minting error, the value can jump significantly. For example, a 1995 Jefferson nickel with a double die or an off-center strike could potentially be worth a small fortune. There have been cases where 1995 Jefferson nickels have been sold at auction for remarkable amounts. For a coin in excellent condition or one with a rare minting error, the price can easily rise to $30,000. Yes, $30,000. This amount is typically reserved for coins that are either in near-perfect condition or possess a minting error that makes them one of a kind. It just goes to show how a coin that may have seemed ordinary at first can suddenly become incredibly valuable. So, what does this mean for you as a collector or someone who's just starting to explore the world of coin collecting? It means that you should never underestimate the value of a seemingly ordinary coin. A 1995 Jefferson nickel could very well be hiding a rare treasure, whether it's due to its condition, a minting error, or simply the fact that it's one of the few remaining examples of this particular year in pristine shape. In the world of coin collecting, even a small, seemingly insignificant coin like the 1995 Jefferson nickel can turn into something truly remarkable. Whether you find one in your pocket change, at a coin shop, or in a collection you inherit, always take the time to check the condition and look for any potential minting errors. You just might have a coin that could be worth $30,000. Happy hunting, and remember, the world of coins is full of exciting possibilities. Top 5. In the world of coin collecting, some coins go beyond their face value and become treasures sought after by collectors and investors alike. One such coin is the 1965 Jefferson nickel. If you've ever wondered how an ordinary 5-cent piece could turn into a valuable collector's item, this is a great example. The Jefferson nickel has been part of the American currency landscape since 1938, and while it's mostly known for its simple yet iconic design featuring the profile of Thomas Jefferson and his beloved Monticello, there's much more to some of these coins than meets the eye. The 1965 Jefferson nickel, in particular, holds special significance for a variety of reasons. If you're a coin enthusiast, you know that certain years and editions are particularly valuable, not necessarily because of their design, but because of their rarity, condition, and, in some cases, minting errors. The 1965 version of the Jefferson nickel is no exception to this rule. At first glance, it might appear to be a standard 5-cent piece, but there's a hidden potential that could make it a hidden gem. The first thing to understand about why the 1965 Jefferson nickel could be worth more than its face value is the concept of coin grading. Coins are assessed and given a grade based on their physical condition. This is where the excitement of coin collecting comes into play. Coins in mint condition, meaning they've been kept in pristine condition, free from scratches, dents, and signs of wear, are much more valuable than those that have seen extensive circulation. A coin that has been well preserved since it was first minted holds far more appeal to collectors looking for pristine pieces to add to their collections. For example, if you come across a 1965 Jefferson nickel that has been carefully preserved in excellent condition and is graded MS65 or higher, it can fetch a premium price. Coins graded as MS67 or MS68 are considered to be in almost perfect condition, and the higher the grade, the higher the price tag. This is especially true when it comes to rarer coins like the 1965 nickel, which can be a challenge to find in pristine, uncirculated condition. The fact that so many 1965 Jefferson nickels were used in everyday transactions means that only a small fraction remains in excellent condition, making those that are in good shape even more valuable. In addition to condition, another factor that can make a 1965 Jefferson nickel more valuable is the presence of minting errors. Minting errors occur when something goes wrong during the production process, leading to a coin that's not quite like the others. These errors are incredibly rare and can make a coin highly desirable to collectors. In the case of the 1965 Jefferson nickel, minting errors can include things like double strikes, off-center strikes, or coins that were struck with the wrong dies. These unique features can create variations that aren't found in the standard coins, and that's what makes them so sought after. For example, if a 1965 Jefferson nickel were to feature a double die or if it were struck off-center, it could easily fetch far more than the usual 5 cents. Minting errors create coins that are unlike any others, making them highly collectible. In the world of numismatics, minting errors are a big deal, and those who collect them are often willing to pay top dollar to get their hands on these unique pieces. Another key element that impacts the value of the 1965 Jefferson nickel is its rarity. While millions of these coins were minted in 1965, many of them were heavily circulated and have suffered wear and tear over time. Coins that were used in everyday transactions have scratches, dings, and discoloration that diminish their value. But coins that have survived the decades in excellent, or even uncirculated condition are much rarer. The fewer high-quality examples that remain, the more valuable they become. In fact, the rarity of finding a 1965 Jefferson nickel in top condition adds an extra layer of excitement to the hunt for collectors. It's not just about having the coin, it's about finding one that stands out due to its exceptional quality or unique characteristics. Now, you might be wondering, how much can a 1965 Jefferson nickel actually be worth? While most of these coins are worth only a few cents more than their face value, there's a chance that you could have a coin that's worth far more than 5 cents. If the coin is in pristine condition, or if it contains a rare minting error, its value can easily climb into the thousands of dollars range. In fact, the most valuable 1965 Jefferson nickels have been sold for impressive amounts at auctions. Depending on the condition, rarity, and potential errors, the price of these coins can soar dramatically. One example of a 1965 Jefferson nickel in exceptional condition or with a rare minting flaw could be worth as much as $94,000. Yes, you read that right, $94,000. That's the kind of price that collectors are willing to pay for a high-quality, rare example of this coin. Of course, this price is reserved for coins that are either in perfect condition or feature a significant minting error, like a double die or off-center strike. These are the coins that collectors dream about, and they are the ones that can truly bring in top dollar amounts at auctions.so. What does this mean for you? If you come across a 1965 Jefferson nickel in your pocket change or while sifting through your coin collection, it's worth taking a closer look. Even though it might seem like just another nickel, you could be holding on to something much more valuable. Whether it's the coin's condition, its rarity, or a minting error that makes it unique, there's always the potential for it to be worth far more than its 5-cent face value. In conclusion, the 1965 Jefferson nickel is a prime example of how a seemingly simple coin can turn into a valuable collector's item. The rarity, condition, and potential for minting errors make this coin a sought-after treasure among collectors. If you find a 1965 Jefferson nickel in top condition or with an intriguing minting flaw, you could be holding on to a coin that could be worth as much as $94,000. Always remember, in the world of coin collecting, the possibilities are endless, and you never know what treasures you might find. Happy hunting!